must determine whether Americans are to be free men or slaves. Our cruel and unrelenting enemy leaves us only the choice of brave resistance or the most abject submission. We have, therefore, to resolve to conquer or die.
It's all my fault. I did this.
What are you talking about?
90% of the population in Tall Oaks has been infected with the virus. That rounds out to about 70,000 hostiles.
Yeah, this is Raccoon City all over again. You want to tell me what's in there?
It's better if I show you.
I can't keep running away. I have to face the truth. Accept responsibility.
HQ to Alpha Team. No change to your mission. Suppress the bioterror outbreak while proceeding to Point Ace of Spades.
Alpha to HQ. This is worse than we thought. We need backup.
It's regenerating.
The girl was kidnapped by the CS.
We have always been targets. You all know that.
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around another girl I had been trying to protect. This was a hell of a hangover.
Tight security at the compound. What have we got? Launch detected.
You don't win the battle by doing what's right. You win by doing what's necessary.
Hunter, this is Overlord. Receiving intel on target. Infiltrate compound and retrieve the package. Nuclear threat is active.
Overlord, we're in. Take him out quiet.
1 bullet, 2 dead.
Area secure. We're good to go.
Camo activated.
We're invisible.
4 targets marked. Ready. Drop them.
Head over to IGN.com. This time you control Death, who uses twin-sized hammers and a variety of other gadgets to slash enemies and work through dungeons. You'll You'll still ride a horse and fight against huge enemies in impressively crafted environments, but also be able to more finely tweak what Death can do in a fight. He'll have a customizable skill tree, modifiable attributes, and can snatch up loot drops after killing enemies. Vigil designed his character to be faster and more agile than the heavily armored War, so Death will zip around fights along the ground and into the air. He brings tooth size into combat, which will fuse into one depending on the combo, and can bust out alternate weapons like a colossal hammer to switch things up. Against larger, tougher foes, you should also expect to make use of Death's gear items, like the Ghost Hook, to open up more combat options. With plenty more in the works, like a bigger world, more puzzles to solve, platforming, and hopefully lots of cool gear to collect, Darksiders 2 so far looks great. It's due out in 2012 on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. And for more about Vigil's sequel,
scratched our heads and say, well, what are we going to do? And we decided to run as far as we could in the opposite direction and say, well, not only are you going to be a specific character, Booker DeWitt, you're going to have this woman with you, Elizabeth, and they're going to have a relationship.
You will not let him take me back.
And I think all the time when you try to do something different than you've done before, you're running up against both the new problems that presents, but also the new opportunities it presents.
Whatever you're doing, do it fast!
What were the things that you really needed to focus on so that you could show the character growth, but also not tire out the player?
I think that, we really wanted to have these characters interacting, but we want to have it in a way that wasn't in a cutscene and actually had exchanges between these two characters. So you have to sort of account for all these dozens and dozens of different things they can do and build systems that support that. We're creating a library of content, but how and when those things play and if they play is very dynamic.